E.N.D here. So there is this market called Oddities and Rarities for Magic the Gathering. It's a particular market targeting only those collectors that like to collect these type of misprints or oddities cards in Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering, all cards are printed in a printer, even though in this modern age we have very tight, hopefully very tight, quality control. Sometimes out of these quality controls something fails and a misprint card reaches the market. These cards could vary from a mythic to a mere common card. Sometimes on this market we see crazy stuff, crazy misprints, and today I'm going to show you 4 crazy misprints that really and truly went for a lot and a lot of money. Yes, these cards I'm going to show you, these are 4 cards. These were sold for quite a good amount of money, considering that these cards are common or even priceless rares. The first card I'm going to show you is this Backdraft Hellkite. This is a dragon creature. This card, the creature dragon, was printed on the back of the card. You know that in Magic the Gathering you have the back of the card. Instead of printing the creature in the front of the card, it was printed on the back of the card. Thus, as you can see here, you have the back of the card, Deckmaster, and you have the print of the creature dragon. Obviously, this was failed from the Q quality control, but for some reason the card made it in the booster packs or pre-constructed decks. There are another 3 examples, very similar. Here we have a Kelpie, a River Kelpie, it's a beast. Same thing, this was printed on the back of the card. We have Is It Boiler Work, a very common land. Same thing, was printed on the back of the card, you can see here. And the last one is a PLAINS. This is a basic land card, this is a basic plain, but now you see why this card is so special. Because this card was printed at the end of the paper, that is the index. Usually these type of cards that are printed at the back of the paper, obviously these are discarded, they are cut, they are discarded, they are not meant to be sold, but for some reason something failed and these cards made it in the market. Now let's see the crazy about bidding for these cards. Let's see at what price these cards were sold. Obviously, for privacy reasons, I removed the names and the pictures, the profile pictures of the bidders. The first one, the Backdraft Hellkite, the dragon creature. This one, there was a bidding war. Bidding started from $150. We're talking here in dollars. Bidding started from $150. You can see here that at the end it was sold for $200. Yes, this mere Backdraft Hellkite that does not have any value at all, the card, the creature card does not have any value because it was printed on the back of the card. This is a very rare misprint, and therefore these type of misprint go for quite amount of money. We're talking $200 for a Backdraft Hellkite. The River Kelpie, similar to the Hellkite, very rare misprint. It was sold, bidding began from $180 to $150. At the end it was sold for $300. Yes, $300 for a River Kelpie that is misprinted on the back of the card. Next one, the Is It Boiler Works. Same thing, bidding began at $150, $250, $300. This card was sold for $300. And the last card, I saw literally a crazy bidding for the last card. As I said, having card printed on this type, at the end of the paper, at the end of the index card, with the CMYK bar, the, let's say, rainbow strip on the right hand side of the card, these are very rare and these go for a quite huge amount of price. This was auctioned. Let's see the auction. Obviously the first auction was $50, but there are more. 75, 100. People were calling even each other. Here we see someone calling someone else. 150, more calls. 500, 550, 600, and there is more. 650, 700, 750, $850. This particular card, this particular rarity, this particular misprint, this particular oddity went for $850. This is why I told you there is this type of market. It's a niche market. It's a niche market for collectors. There are these type of collectors. Let me go back where the cards are. There are these type of collectors that go crazy for these type of cards. These are collectible cards. These cards are not meant to be played. No one would play a plains in this condition. But because of the misprint, because of the tight quality control in this modern age, this is very rare that you will find one of these cards in your booster packs, in your pre-constructed decks, and therefore these are bidded and are auctioned and bidded for a quite amount of money. If you have in your collections, in your bulk, I'm sure there are some of you there that have this type of bulk cards, that has this type of misprint, don't throw them away. Even if you find this type of cards, don't throw them away, because a mere plains that probably it does not have any value at all can go, as I showed you, for $850. You can leave me a comment below. What do you think about this type of market, the oddities and rarities of misprints? And here, there's a subscription button. Subscribe for my channel for more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible way.